Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that introduction. So, as you know by now, my name's Debbie Ashcroft and I am Global Expansion Team. And I've been in the business for about 14 months now. Started my journey, I'm going to keep it that brief now, my story. Started my journey probably in 2016, if I'm being dead fair, when Dan and Claire walked through my door. Their business, you'll know a bit about that, their business had took a bit of a bump, and they come into my business to train as a personal trainer, Dan to train as a personal trainer. And he asked me if I would be his guinea pig, because he was practicing to do face-to-face wellness evaluations. I obviously thought he was really nice and had no issues whatsoever in helping him out. But the time wasn't right for me at the time, and I used to sit with my shake, dunking my sausage roll into the shake. And we had massive big windows, so we'd see him coming, and we'd be hiding and stashing stuff as he was coming. Roll on. 2018, my husband took really, really ill and ended up in hospital for 4.5 months. And I sat by the side of his bed in ITU and HTU for from 9 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, and literally was fed and watered by whatever anyone brought in for me. And my weight started to absolutely go out of control. Then the first lockdown happened, nuclear family, daughter was making banana bread, husband was, because he obviously was really, he come out of it really well. Husband was in the garden making a seating area, and I was sitting in the garden eating said banana bread. And my weight got even worse. Then I had a hysterectomy, bang in the middle of COVID. Again, everything was fine, and my shape completely changed. Long story short, walked through those doors, as I said earlier, into Grassendale Nutrition Club because I'd remember doing that wellness evaluation as a guinea pig all those years earlier, and my life completely changed. Okay, so here's my volume so far this month. Sorry, this month, I wish. This year. And it sort of, I think it reiterates what Orly went through before. When you're working in a club, your upsell's dead easy, so your retail is huge, and it's always going to be huge. But what I want to just say is, in January, when I hit 13,450, I also hit first cut get. In February, when I hit 14,522, I got second cut get. And in March, when I hit 15,696, I got third cut get. I was having supervisors rolling over every single month, but my TV was still rising. Okay, so today, what I want to say to you is welcome all to your Sunday afternoon quick start training. As I said, my name is Debbie Ashcroft, and I'm going to take you through your training. So the first thing we're going to look at is who is here today, or what options you've just gone through the ambassador call with Anne-Marie. And as you quite clearly stated, irrespective of whether you're an A, B, C or D at the end of that call, you're going on to the quick start call because you just didn't understand what option A meant. Everyone happy with that? Once you have decided that you are, we've converted that A to a B and you're a B, C or D, we are going to invite you to a quick start training either on a Tuesday night at 8:30 or a Sunday night at 8:30. So who is this training going to benefit? So it's going to benefit customers who'd like to receive a discount but need help from me to find their first 2 referrals, trainee coaches who'd like to find their first 5 to 10 happy customers, and existing trainee coaches who'd like to find their next 10 happy customers. Now, just before I go any further, on the last time I was up on stage 10 minutes ago, I sort of went through how I got to get. Please get your pens and papers out because I'm going to tell you now how to get. It's following this training and doing it week in, week out. So I could go around this room and you look at who was on that red carpet last night in the top 10. You had Catherine Hayden. She comes on Quick Start once a week. You had Grace Turney. She comes on Quick Start once a week. You had myself. I go on Quick Start once a week. So please take note. Our mission is to help as many people in our local communities to live a healthier and happy lifestyle, and we are absolutely smashing that out of the the whatever at the minute. So our agenda then. Firstly, we're going to look at customers, how to find your first 2 referrals to qualify for discount on the products. We're also going to have a little look at how to increase that discount. We're then going to look and support trainee coaches who are looking to start the business as a trainee wellness coach and look at how to increase their profit and how to find their first 5 to 10 happy customers. But we're also going to help existing coaches who just need that kickstart in getting their next 5 to 10 happy customers. Okay, so let's look at the 4 pillars of your business. So product result, share your story. This isn't a matter of waiting until you get to your target weight or your goal before you share your story. I started my journey on the 2nd of December 2020, and the first post I put up had no relation whatsoever to me wanting to become a coach. I'd been on the ambassador call and I wanted a discount, so I shared my product results. And all it was at that point was increased energy, hair had got a bit thicker, I was feeling insane. Customer base, help people to get great results. I've got to stop touching that, get great results. That's obviously, we pride ourselves in delivering excellent customer service, and we've touched on that, I think it was yesterday. Sponsor a team, so leverage your time. You only have 24 hours a day. So as I said, if you'd look back to the previous slide, our mission is to help and to reach as many people as we possibly can. To enable us to do that, if we leverage our time by sponsoring a team, then that message is going to get further afield. Everyone with me? Yeah? And probably everyone's favourite, training, earn as you learn. It's, in the words of Dan Halpin, why wouldn't you? It's a win-win, no-brainer. And use, wear and talk. So use the product. So we have a little thing in Nutrition Club Pathway where every single one of us as coaches, we purchase a new product every single month. Regardless of what it is, whether it's Cell Activator, Nightworks, wherever it is, we purchase something else. We do that for two reasons. One, to better our own product result, but 2, so that we have complete, or we're authentic and we can promote it with conviction because we know how good it is to our customers. And we're the brand. I think I've got 2 things. I've had to really struggle finding things because I've got either Nightwear or Herbalife branded stuff in my wardrobe now. It's getting to the point where I think my cocktail dress is going to be branded. And talk to everyone. The guy, my husband sitting here, as you know, the guy who comes to fix our washing machine is on plan. The guy who is my son's driving instructor is on plan. Every single person that I come into contact with, I talk and talk and talk, but I don't just give that. I'm talking relevant. I do a little bit of what Nick was saying yesterday. I start a conversation and get them talking to me, and based on what they're telling me, that's where my conversation directs. Okay, marketing plan, discount and profits. So if you are a customer, or in fact a new trainee coach, every single one of you are going to start with 25% discount. Yeah. If you are a customer or a coach, then our aim is to get you as quickly as possible to 50% discount. If you're lucky enough to be a coach, then you not only will get 50% discount, but you will be getting 50% profit. Now, the best way to work this out, because we are obviously distributing over 90 countries with lots of different currencies, is if you look at it and say like £1 equals 1 volume point, it is probably the easiest way to explain it. Okay, so the first point we want to get you to is we want to get you all to 35% discount. And the easiest way, again, to explain this is to just tell my story. So when I first started on plan, and I decided that I wanted some discount, and, I'll give being a trainee coach a little go, I was obviously putting my own order through, which equates to about 100 volume points. I got a really good friend of mine, I won't name because she's not here, she's actually a coach though, on plan. So again, 100 volume points. If you think the basic plan equates to about 100 volume points. Then I got another 2 friends of mine on. There was my next 200 volume points. And then I got a family member on. There was my 500 volume points. And quite quickly, I was at 35% discount and I was seeing a consultant. So what I want you to do now, guys, is I want you to draw that picture. Not going to spend an awful lot of time on, but I want you to draw that picture. You obviously being you, not me. And then I want you to draw that picture. To be fair, I think everyone in this room is a supervisor level above, am I right? Okay, but you have downline who aren't, am I right? So draw that diagram, yeah? Remember, this is about duplicating. Okay, so We've had a little look at the logistics. We've looked at where we want to get you to and a little bit of around what that means. Are you ready to get some wellness evaluations in your diary? So you are clear, and that's why you're on the president table. Are you ready to get some wellness evaluations in your diary? Our business runs on this, and as we get told all the time in Nutrition Club Pathway, this is the only thing we can control, yeah? So we need to get wellness evaluations in. You've got new customers who are looking for referrals, and you've got new trainee coaches, so we need to get them in. So the first thing, we're going to look at 3 different areas. The first one is to share your results on social media. There you are again, Joe, wherever you are. Now, when I first started, you've seen my before and after pictures. Claire had took that picture, and I was like mortified. And I thought I would never share that picture. And if I'm being dead truthful, I didn't at first. I wouldn't even let you send me it, would I, Claire? And I hadn't seen it, and I didn't want to see it. But I was sharing my product results. Now, Claire said to me, can I share it and tag you in? Or are you going to be brave and share your own? So obviously, I'm a big time Calpine, so I was like, obviously, I'm going to be dead brave and share my own. And I was terrified. But the beauty of when you are a new trainee coach or a customer looking for referrals is you can put your post up. You can throw your phone on the couch, can't they, Becky? And then you can run in the bedroom, hide under the covers, and your coach will follow those likes in the comments. Unfortunately, if you are a coach who's been in the business a while, you have to do that yourself. So it's a great way to share your results since joining the Nutrition Club with your family and friends. It's a way of showing them how you were before you started on Herbalife and how you are now. You can share it on your own social media, or you can ask your coach to share and tag it. But trust me when I tell you from experience, you get a lot more out of it if you do your own. Your coach will follow up the likes or comments. I've already said all this. Inviting people who are interested to a free online wellness or club face-to-face wellness evaluation. When you are putting them up, a little bit of advice when you've put your first post up, just speak to your upline and get them to support you putting that post together, because we want you promoting the club. We want you promoting the Nutrition Club. That makes sense? Everyone still with me? So the next thing I want you to do is get your pen and paper out, because you are going to be doing a little exercise. Yeah? Don't ask any questions. Just do what I'm going to ask you to do. So the first thing I want you to do is spend 15 seconds just writing 3 columns: family, friends, colleagues, clubs, or hobbies. So what we're going to do now then is we are going to separate these, and we're going to do them in columns at a time, okay? I want you to just wipe your mind of any kinds of prejudgment, and I want you to capture the first 10 family names that come into your head. And in the words of Lee Duffy, just imagine if you were to break down on a motorway and you needed help, who would be the first 10 people that you would ring? I want you to write their names down. Guys, now what I need you to do is do exactly the same, but in the next column where it's got friends. I want you to write down 10 friends' names that come into your head. No prejudging, just write 10 names down. Go. Now I need you to do exactly the same for colleagues, clubs, and hobbies. Go. 20 seconds. Did you all manage to capture names? Did you all manage to capture names? Okay, the next thing is sample parties. So this is for customers and trainee coaches. The objective is to share the products and results with family and friends. It's an ideal way to be lean, okay? So this is a brilliant opportunity, especially if people are quite nervous. Very, very impactful when you just open your club and you go to a new area. People are excited, people are nosy, they want to come and have a little look what's going on. Throwing a sample party is absolutely insane. Now, you can run these, there's obviously there's the legality ways that you run them, but you can run them in sort of like your own way. So how I run mine when we do them, I adore them, by the way. I'm quite a sociable person, so I do like to be around people. And we literally put samples out, all our coaches come, they bring their referrals, their customers' referrals, we put samples out, and we get people to share their testimonials. And we will have just a walk around, dead relaxed, a little bit of a chat. Then what we do is we get them on the Tanita scales and we capture just 2 of the readings. So usually it's the visceral fats and the body fats we'll capture. And when we do the presentation, then we obviously spend a little bit longer on those two areas, but we have now whet the appetite. They want to find out a little bit more. They then book in for a one-to-one wellness evaluation. Bob's your uncle, you've got wellness evaluations booked into your diary. So what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to make a note that at the end, first thing tomorrow morning, is I want you to go back again to the person who was invited you here today. If you have your own club or you're an experienced coach, I want you to get into your diary for what month? Oh, you could still fit one in April and 2 in for May, sample parties. You will thank me later. Okay? So, about 2 minutes ago, I got you to capture 30 names. I'm now going to talk you through what I'm going to get you to do. So this is where I want you to get your phones out. Everyone get your phones out. And I just want you to scoot up to the letter L. Yeah? And it doesn't matter who it is under L, I want you to send them this message. What we're going to do here is we're going to look how we're going to get our first 10 practice wellness evaluations. Because for you to become professional, fluent and independent in delivering wellness evaluations, you need to practice a minimum of 10 back-to-back. Does that make sense? Thank you, Mum. Okay, so obviously, if the L that you've gone to is not Lisa, change that. So it would be, you keep the body of this dead simple, but what you need to remember here is you are not sending this message out or these messages out to anyone saying you need to come on a plan or you need my help. You are simply sending these messages out like you would with any profession. If you were a hairdresser, you would have no qualms messaging your Auntie Mary and saying, can you come in for a blue rinse? I am practicing to be a hairdresser. Would you? You wouldn't. And this is exactly the same. You are simply asking these people to come in so you can practice the new skill that you're basically learning to do. So you keep the body the same. So be, hi Lisa, how are you? Obviously, you know, you've done a little bit of an opening. As you know, I've started a new business and I'm training to become a wellness coach. I'm looking for people to practice my wellness evaluations on. Will you be my guinea pig? Can't wait to see you. Thanks, Deb. You keep it that simple. Yeah? Has everyone typed that to one person? Right, put your hand up if everyone's typed that into it. In fact, stand up when you've typed that to one person. Now, trust me when I tell you, this is so important. These will be what builds your club up. I've been doing this now, and you've seen my figures. You've seen the figures I've got. Everyone on my social media, everyone who lives around my area probably knows that I've been doing this for over a year now, but I send these messages out at least twice a week, and my diary, I constantly fill my diary. So guys, if you take nothing away from today, do everything that we're talking about in these training sessions, yeah? Everyone happy with that? Yes. So, weekly Coaches Academy, so every single Wednesday, 7 till 8, non-negotiable, we have an online Zoom call. We're all in our pyjamas, it's like a massive big pyjama party. And it's where we learn our skills. We learn something different every single week. But what I love about it more is that it's different people that deliver it every single week. So it may be a topic that you listened into or learned 4 weeks earlier, but delivered by someone else, they will have a different perspective and you will learn something different. And to be fair, if you are a trainee coach within our organisation, your diary, this will be blocked out. Wednesday 7 till 8 will be blocked out in your diary. We have an absolute ball. Dan said it yesterday. We have an absolute ball. We all have our collagen. We all go on and we have an absolute, we do. We love it. Then our online training timetable every Monday and God, why's my mind gone blank? So every Monday and every Thursday is our 8:30 Ambassador webinar where we share the extra income opportunities and discount. Tuesdays and Sundays are our quick start training at 8:30, and that's where we look at new coaches getting the first 5 to 10 customers, and we help customers to find their first 2 referrals. And as I've just said on the previous slide, every Wednesday, 7 o'clock, is our Wellness Coach Academy, where we learn our new skills. The Nutrition Club training structure, please take a photo of this, guys. This is how we are going to fill your battery. This is how you are going to be successful. Quick start training, it's learning the basics. That's why I deliver it. They've only got me on the basics so far. Have a plan that works. works with your mentor, and this is reiterating what Nick said yesterday. It's sitting down with your coaches and finding out their why and where they are now, so that you can build a viable, sustainable Herbalife business for yourself and for them. Draw your Herbalife diary and map out your Herbalife working hours. You will quickly find that that's probably the most important part. Never miss our weekly Wednesday Academy, 7 till 8. And guys, last but not least on this slide, absolutely amazing, every single one of you who've turned up this weekend. We obviously come from the nutritional club, so we know how amazing we are, don't we, Claire? But we couldn't wait to share it with everyone else. But don't forget, the next event is Summer Spectacular in June. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait. I'm already dead excited. I've already started. I was on ASOS last night looking for my outfit for there. Okay, so what to do next? Customers, share your results on social media. Be brave. Book a sample night at your home or in the club for trainee wellness coaches. But this isn't just for trainee wellness coaches. This is for any coaches out there. Write a list to your family and friends. You've already made a start now. Just keep growing that list. Share your results on social media. Book a sample night. They're an absolute scream anyway. You will have a laugh. Send out those guinea pig messages. Now, it actually says send it to 20 people. But yes, Shelley? Oh, banana. Oh, we've had a response from a guinea pig. And what did they say, Shell? There we go. There we go. There's our next club owner. Yeah? Okay, so thank you, Shell. So it says there, send out to 20 people, but you've just captured 30 names. Don't be mean. Send it to everyone that you've just captured. Why would you not give all 30 of them the opportunity that every single one of us have been given? Remember that, guys, when you're sending this out. If I hadn't been asked to do a guinea pig in 2016, my life wouldn't have changed the way it has now. If Anne-Marie hadn't been asked to do a guinea pig, her life wouldn't have changed. These things work, yeah? And make sure you attend every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Academy. So what you would say is, let me help you share your results so far on social media. When would be good for us to host a little sample party, club or home? And do a Claire. Smile at them. Yeah? Evenings or weekends within 7 days. And guys, that is the end of your Quick Start training.